Hello, it's Jane. I am still just nothing's quite simple, and you know, I think I'm all organised, and I'm not organised at all. Rarely am I organised. That's not true. I'm hyper organised. Just there's the technicalities, and I don't even know if the mic is working. Yes, it is. Yes. Okay. So I'm just going to quickly pop the camera on this way. I've got 15 minutes to do some art with you, and then I'm off to life drawing, and my bag is packed. I'm ready to go. I thought I was going to have a bit longer to draw with you, but like I said, not organised. Oh, that is the new sketch bag that has just come out. That is on the website. Yes, it's just a bit of a light-hearted humour. I'm sure you've heard worse. Hey Jen, Renee, Coletta, how you going now? What is going on with my little camarella? Let's just see if we can twirl her around. I do need to spend a bit of time resetting all of this up, I think, which thrills me endlessly. Not really. Right, so this is what I did without you the other day. I've got a bit of life drawing on here. This is from, oh, that still looks really weird. What's going on? Bit of Frida-ness happening here. We've got a little bit of prompt here. I've got a bit of Frida on my wrist here. Oh, I don't want to do a self-portrait. I had a very funny thing happen in life drawing that I'll tell you about as we go. Red, but make it emotional. Oh, let's do red and make it emotional. Red, but make it emotional. Okay, what have I got here? Oh, this is my friend Brooke doing Puppy Circus. That was last week. Have I shown you these? I'm not sure. I think this is all from the weekend. Okay, well, I don't want any of that here. Maybe I want this. My book, red, but make it emotional. That's the prompt for today. Oh, red with that colour would look pretty cool. Oh, and ignore my finger, please. I forgot to put a Band-Aid on it for non-vomiting reasons. But yes, just don't look at it. I'll try and remember to hide it. And I wanted to use these little watercolours, but if I'm doing red, I'm not going to need that. Well, let's get out Frida. Honestly, I feel like I'm this far above the ground and I'm not in my body. Just whenever there's technical difficulties, it sends me into a panic. Isn't that cute? It is very cute. A little beaded thing I got in Mexico at the markets. Okay. Red, but make it emotional. Well, I am feeling slightly emotional myself, actually. In a good way, I guess. Aren't we all emotional all the time? Really, aren't we? I think we might be. Red, but make it emotional. So what I'm using here is the Frida Lay Cake Wheel. This is a colour called Revolution. And it's a red, a beautiful, juicy red, but it's got a bit of ooh la la in it. I put a little bit of sparkle in it because it's Frida, right? And Frida, you know, she had a bit of sparkle. Oops, we've got a few drops. We know what that means. The rule is if there's a few drips, we're doing more. But I might do pink drips, pink with red mixed in. Oh, now we're making it emotional. Excellent. Look at this colour. Yes, so last night I went to life drawing and a girl came along. I don't know her at all. This is nothing bad about her. It was just a funny situation. And I was like, what on earth is happening? Anyway, so she sort of grabbed me and said, I want to ask you something about your work. And because at the end of all the life drawing, everyone's, you know, we have a bit of a dance, everyone's sort of packing up and chit-chatting, and everyone puts some of their work out, and you just go around and have a look. It's not a review or anything like that. It's just a chance to see what everyone's been up to, and you know, be encouraging and just a bit fun. Anyway, this young lady asked me a technique that I use, like in the background. And normally I'm very generous with, I love talking about art supplies, but there was just something about the way she asked, or something about my mood, I don't know. And I gatekept. I was a little bit like, I said, well, I do online workshops, you know, where I show you how to do exactly that, which is exactly true. And it's a technique that I've developed. So you're very welcome to come and have a look there. And just it was a little bit demanding, I think, the way she asked. I don't know, I can't describe it. And then she said something, the words to the effect of, I really like, when I'm looking at your art, it surprises me it's from an older generation, because it looks like the things that I like on Instagram, which is all very young. I was just like, oh. I should have got out my sketchy bitch bag and said, excuse me. I had to literally run out of there so I could call my friend and say, oh my gosh, this is so funny. And yes, so I don't know if she was being shady or not, because, well, what she was saying is factual, of course. But older generation, excuse, what? I'm not a boomer, all right? And if you are one, good for you. You should be so privileged. But, oh, it was just so funny. And the funny part was one of the artworks I had done had just something I'd heard, just because I've been watching some funny housewives thing. I'm just drawing. I'm just getting on with the drawing, okay? And something about these people were fighting, as you know, it's Real Housewives, and they said, "Girl, I'm not the one." Like, to just say, "Back off! Don't be rude to me." And I had written on one of the artworks, I should go and grab it, that said, "Trust me, you want the passive aggressive version," as opposed to, I didn't write that on there, the aggressive version. But I wasn't thinking of myself, because when I was painting, I wasn't feeling that way. So anyway, it was just quite funny. But anyway, we had quite the laugh. Hey, Gary. Hello. Lita says, I'm Gen Z, so would also fall into older generation. Yes, I'm not sure what generation she was. Yes, I don't consider myself, I suppose we are the older generation, but it was just such a backhanded compliment. I don't even know if there was a compliment in there. It didn't feel complimentary. It felt very... So my retort was, and that is why I'm not sharing anything that I do with you. Because, oh my goodness, no. Oh, and I don't know why I didn't feel like it. I've rarely, I won't say never, because never say never. Maybe I have, I don't know. But I've never held back, you know, like, oh, how I've done something or what I've used. I don't know, it was so funny. Is that funny? I thought it was funny. I'm just mixing these two here. So anyway, I'm just telling you guys, because I was a little bit like, laughing. Older generation, what are you doing in bed? Talking about my generation. So I'm still... Stew is a like cake. But I had a wonderful session last night, but the man next to me was wiggling so much, and there's just one thing, I can cope with the noise. If you're making noises, smells, all of those things, it's good for my brain to, you know, you know, people just that you're sitting next to doing things. But he was bumping the table, and I tried really hard. I just can't deal with bumping the table. I had to move. So I said to him later, I'm sorry I had to move, but someone else, he's like, I know, I can't help it. I was just like, dude, just bring an easel, mate. When we had our special session at the, oh, I wonder where she's looking off to. She's looking off the page. Yes, I did a little list of just ideas of things to appropriatenesses for life drawing, or any art class really. And wiggling the table's pretty. I might move it higher up the list. Gosh, I'm very whinging. Sorry. I'm making it emotional, okay? Red and emotional. Bab says, trust your instincts. I know, the little intuition. So that was sort of my point with telling you this. Isn't that funny how intuition works? Oh, I think we need gold, don't you think? We need gold. We need gold. This was a good idea, doing this before I go, because then I won't be laughing about that still. I think her earrings might go all the way down here. That would be very Frida. And I think she might have side eye over here too on her earrings. These were custom made pieces that she had made, so that she could, I reckon Frida would give amazing side eye for sure. And oh, I haven't seen you since we had the drop in. It was really, really fun. I was very, very grateful to the people who came along and just had some fun, like Lena and LA. And it was just a lovely, I met new people I hadn't met before. And a couple of people came along from Life Drawing. So it was just a very pleasant morning. I had fabulous helpers there, and oh, we had a good time. Now, Frida did not have blue and green eyes, but just for the moment she does. Now, I wish I hadn't done this heavy line here. So what can I do to get rid of that? I don't know if I want a line there at all. I need, oh, what? Where is my layer cake? Oh, phew. I had a little bit of a move around of things. Oh, and I wanted to take my Botticelli-esque stamps, that's right, and turn them into Fridas. But I need to just do this today. This is what we're doing today. I just want to control this a little bit, just knock this down, just so it's a little bit not as confrontational. I might go all the way around this actually. There we go, and I need to boost those lips. Give her a bit more. Oh, and let's make the eyes darker. I'll put a little bit of brown. Oh, I've got too much water in the brush. But I've got that other colour in there, so it'll just be like a little reflection. And I'll just let the hazel eyes blend into that blue, just so we've got a bit of just she's looking at the sky and it's reflecting in the eyes. That's obviously what's happened. We'll just come over here, drag that in there. Oh man, I've got to go, don't I? What a crazy. So what have you got planned for today? I've got this, and I'm painting. I'm doing some huge paintings at the moment. And I'm enormous. I've got all sorts of things cooking in the studio, and kind of having a ball with it actually. We've got online workshops, not online workshops, sorry. Well, I've got them all the time, but we've got the workshops coming up, so I'm sort of got that in the back of my mind as well. And oh, it's just trying to just ignore the news a bit, you know, so that I can live my life. Do you know what? I quite like this. So I'm going to leave her where she is now, let that all dry off, because I think it would be cool to come back over. I've got to sort this. This chin is just a bit too much. And I'll let that dry off first. I'll just give it a quick. Maybe I could add a bit of, I like the white paper showing through, but maybe I'll add a little bit of warmth to the face. Give her some olive skin, just a little touch here and there. Because I do like the white of the paper and keeping it simple, but that's still pretty simple, isn't it? We could make her skin a bit warmer. I'll make it warmer on this side. So by that I just mean more, well actually, Frida had warm skin. That's the way I see her skin, as a warm sort of honeyish colour. But see, obviously it's not realistic, obviously, and she's got white paper hair. But I mind that. It's all right. I like her earrings. I would like a pair like this too. And then if someone says something that I'm not quite with, I can just flick my hair and passively aggressive bump people in the chin with my golden eyeballs. I think it's fair enough. What do you reckon? And we'll give her another little, Frida quite liked the jewellery, so let's give her a bit more. Seeing as she's quite nudie. And well, this one, she'll have a little nose hanging off it. Very Schiaparelli. Or was it Picasso who had the little jewelleries as well? I feel like it was Paloma Picasso who had little nose and eyeball jewelleries, but I'm sure they've been made in a few times. Well, I'm glad I did this, because now I'm feeling quite, I've laughed, I've had a bit of happiness and fun, and then I'm going to whiz off to drawing. And have a bit more fun. So if you would like to join in the Frida prompts, you can find them in the Facebook group, on my website, in the blog. And I think I attempted to post them on Instagram, but it disappears because, you know, the stories thing. But that's where they are, in those other places, and you are very welcome to join in. And then, of course, everything that I showed you is on the website, except that is not on my website. I wish. They're very cute. That's the pot of gold with all the different golds. They're all different golds. That's the Frida Mania, not Frida Mania, Frida Mania. Lay cakes. That's a gouache. It's like a fancy gouache. And I must say it's one of my favourite ones because it's good for mixing. It's a good mixing colour one. And, oh yes, Debbie's saying just roll your head back and then you could roll the eyes of your jewellery. I just think that's great. Maybe they could have like some movement, like doll eyes. You could just dangle some doll eyes and then the doll eyes could be going in unison with your with your thing. Oh, Colette, exactly. But she didn't care. She didn't care. It didn't matter. And anyway, who cares? Like, it just was funny. Don't be asking me for the secrets of my sources and not butter me up first. You got to butter me up first. This is how things work. We need a little bit of buttering up, not demands. And then a little bit of shade, a bit of spice. Because you're going to get back. Yeah. Okay. I did a little bit of Frida-ness. I'm off to life drawing and I'm very glad that I'm trying to hide my finger. Popped in and said hello to you because I always love seeing you guys. And yes, just have some fun rolling your eyes at everybody today. See if anyone notices. I was going to roll my eyes all day.